I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Like that. Hello, Chef Smiley, 1990. Hello to everyone who is joining in. Who are you tonight? I believe so. All right, guys. So as usual, we let everyone join in. So we give it a few minutes before we allow everyone to join in. And then we go ahead and we get started, honey. So just a few minutes. We hope y'all had a blessed week. This is
What's up, everybody?
Queen Ken.
Y'all don't like to vibe to the music. Give me a second, okay?
Y'all get y'all friend, okay? Y'all get y'all friend. All right. We have some good topics tonight, y'all. All right, so let me just explain how this goes. So what we do is we normally have topics already prepared.
Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down for Shady.
Okay,
you feel me? I'm sorry. She's messing up my dance vibe right now.
She'll be all right. I want to explain to the people.
I know, but you know, I was like in the mood. I was like in my zone.
I can't. Okay, well,
but it's over. It's over
people,
now.
honey,
It's dead. It's
the zone is over. It's time to get to it. Okay.
It's dead now.
So I'm just going to quickly explain to all those who are joining us for the first time. Everyone else, thank you for joining us yet again. So if you're joining us for the first time, what we do is we already have pre-made topics. If there's anything you would like for us to talk about, honey, okay, you just go ahead and write them in the comments below. If there's a particular topic you want us to talk about, if there's something you want advice on, whatever it is, it does not matter. Go ahead and add it in the comment section below, and I promise we will do our very best to get to it. Excuse Angela's tatas; they are in the way. It is okay, honey. You know she ain't showing nothing. You know, so y'all will be all right for 2.8 seconds.
Yeah, you're in the wrong.
That's why. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I knew it. I'm always right, Shay.
Okay,
I'm always right.
I'm sorry, guys. I was on the wrong one. My bad. My B.
Always kind of.
Okay, so now I'm there. All right. Now I am correct.
All of that interrupting my vibe.
My B. I'm there.
Should we start over? But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and go.
Yes.
Because we're now really behind. Okay, we're really behind because Shay's IG was not Shay's IG.
Oh my God, on Brands and Beauty. I'm so sorry, guys.
And I'm like, why this? You know, because two can't be one.
Anywho, okay, so without further ado.
But anyway, we're gonna start how we normally start first. Welcome our podcast family. Welcome you guys. Yes. Hello, and IGZs.
Yes, all of the IGCs that are up right now.
And Facebook Live, what it do? YouTube, what it do? I love all y'all.
What it do, though?
But we're going to start this thing off right. We're already like just 2 minutes behind.
It's okay. So, without further ado, we are Brains and Beauty times 2. Two. I'm Shayla.
And I am Miami.
All right, and as you all know, if you have joined us before, you all know we love to do some particular topics, and normally relationship topics, because those are always the juiciest and always the best ones to talk about, because everyone always has some really good things to say on those topics. So our entire live tonight is based around relationship topics, honey.
Yes,
hello, Lady Lavish, too. Okay, so that's what our comments are on tonight. So we have an intro, though. We do have a icebreaker, and I think I'm gonna let Angie go ahead and do the icebreaker.
Go ahead, icebreaker.
Okay.
Go ahead and do the icebreaker.
Okay. So just a little intro
for y'all.
Just a little intro for y'all tonight. Okay. So if you had a choice, would you take $1 million today or $10K a month for life? Which one would you choose? If you had an option between someone giving you $1 million today or giving you Let's just say 10K
for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life, however long that may be. Which one would you choose and why?
What would you do? Let's start with us.
Okay, so with me, I would take the 10K.
You would take the 10K a month for the rest of your life?
Yes.
Why?
Because I just think it's a better option.
Okay.
It's just a better option.
Okay.
Money-wise, monetarily, for me anyway. $1 million, okay? $1 million is gonna be gone real quick, honey. Real quick. Especially after taxes hit it, it's gone. So I can live off 10K a month.
Okay.
No problem. And live good too.
Okay.
You?
I'm gonna say, just because you said it, 10K, I'm gonna say the million. And this is why I would take it today.
Okay.
One, because I want to reinvest the million so I can make 10K a month, baby. But I can start making that 10K ASAP. And it's the same thing. But I get your 10K is kind of guaranteed, but it ain't really guaranteed. You know why it ain't guaranteed? Because your life can be over in 2 weeks.
You right.
You feel me? But it's the same thing. We'll go for the million, so it doesn't really matter. But I guess 10K a month for like 9 years equals to 1 million. So you will have to wait for 9 years to get that 1 million. And what's up, JD, our million? Oh my God, what's up? So he said 1 million will allow for a quick capital investment versus the 120K a year trickle. And again,
I can still invest with that though.
You could still invest it. You could, you'll invest it slowly, but that's still a good investment. It's still cool. I think no answer is wrong, but I would just invest the 1 million and make it 10K a month, and then I get 2 for 1 icing on the cake.
Cherry on top. Huh?
Cherry on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what y'all think? So we got JD.
Okay, so Brandon Brooklyn says live more than 10 years. That's more than 1 million. Exactly.
That's what I said.
I'm talking about, girl. So
it's 9 years.
I'm good.
So 9 years will equate the 1 million. But hey, some people just want to live comfortably, and 10K a month is amazing.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait. But she says, but you could pass that 1 million on to your family if you pass.
We could add all type of.
That's a good way to think about it. That's a really good way to think about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what someone else said.
But like I say, JD agreed. We didn't really have anybody else. Check and mate said I told Angie to touch her bang, so I know that it's a real signal to me. Stop it. Y'all know I like to touch my hair. I don't know why. This is like a habit. You know how people have habits? That's one of my habits.
I cannot. Hello, Liv.
But anyway,
for me forever. Hello, T.
Good evening, everybody who's just joining in. So would you take 10K a month for the rest of your life, or 1 million today, right now, whatever? I said I would take the 1 million. For those who just joining in, I would take the 1 million, reinvest, and make 10K plus a month for the rest of my life.
I like it.
And Shay would just take the 10K, honey, and be done with all none of that. We don't have time for that.
Life. Yeah, I invested, but I'm gonna need that 10K a month though. I'm just saying. I plan on living a long time. All right.
Well, that was our icebreaker real quick. We just want to see where y'all mindsets are at. You feel me?
Okay, so we're gonna jump right into our topics today, and we're gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna go back into last week, okay? Because we had a comment that we want to address that was on here. Okay, so last week we discussed whether women really get into relationships for love or they just want help. Okay.
No, we talked about the other thing about women being mothers.
Yes, we discussed that too. Okay. And we also discussed whether women's roles are more motherly or are they really more of a wife? Like what's the fine line
between a wife and a mom? Baby, I'm not trying to be nobody's mother. I'm sorry. You have a mom. You were born from a mom. Your mom helped you with your homework. She cooked and washed your little dirty behind clothes. I could wash my husband's clothes, but you know what I mean.
Okay. So we got it. So it led into a different conversation. Okay?
It got real heated. Y'all can remember last week.
Okay.
However,
what Mr. Conway? We had
one
a comment.
Of our faithful viewers and commenters, Mr. Conweezy.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Conweezy at Mr. Conweezy. He stated on one of his little comments that he always say something. He always got something to say. He said, "Oh, y'all talking about what y'all ain't gonna do. All I'm hearing is what y'all ain't gonna do. What y'all gonna do?"
Okay, so we're gonna discuss that tonight. We're gonna start off with that topic.
We want to thank you for saying and still being yourself every week, getting on our nerves, telling us. We always talk about what we ain't gonna do.
So tonight we're gonna talk about what we would do and what we should do as women, as a girlfriend, as a wife, because I think we did get into the conversation about girlfriends doing too much and doing wifely things before they should be. Yeah. Before they should. So we're gonna discuss that. So I think we're gonna start with the girlfriend role. You wanna start the girlfriend role? Yeah, start with girlfriend. Nope, start with girlfriend role. Yeah.
Okay, so girlfriend role. Hey, Renato Williams. Hey, everybody who just joined in. IGs and everybody and Facebookers. And our podcasters. What it is, what it do. So, as a girlfriend role, what we should do.
Y'all listen up to this.
I would support my man if I feel like that vision is for him. If I agree with what he has to do, if I agree what his purpose is for his life, I will make sure I support him in that. I will make sure, I push him into the levels that he want to get into. Again, if I feel like that's something I want to see him do, you know what I'm saying? Going to the next step of him being my husband and fiance and all of that. So one, I would be there to support him and push him.
Okay.
Secondly, of course, when it comes to loving and being there to
I'm listening. I'm just listening.
Hey, somebody laughing over here on Facebook. Y'all throwing me off. Wait.
I'm just listening.
As a girlfriend, I'm
Jen, who is doing the whole? Oh my God, y'all throwing her off. She can't even get her thought out. I can't.
Woo. Okay, let me just back it on up. As a girlfriend, I am here to let him know who he is and keep him reminded that I'm okay with who he is. You know what I mean? He don't have to showboat. He don't have to show out. He don't have to be something that he is not, because I need to see his authentic self before we even get to that next level. So I'll be there to promote his authentic self, right? I would want to be there. Girl, they just still laughing. Y'all ain't no good. They just laughing. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. Facebook is really throwing me off. They is laughing their butts off up here. Okay. So anyway, being a supportive girlfriend is my aim.
That's your aim as a girlfriend. So that's what, you don't have any other roles that you think you should play as a girlfriend other than being supportive.
Yeah, because I'm not a wife, so it's only so much I would personally do, of course.
So should you cook for your man?
It all depends on where we're at girlfriend wise, right? Depending on how far and how deep we are, how close we are. When it comes to going to next levels and being really for real exclusive and like all of that type of stuff. And if I feel safe with him and if I trust him and I feel once in a while, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
But you wouldn't make it a thing that you do.
No, I can't make it an official thing because you're not going to get the cow. And some people may think the cow is sex, but no, you can't get everything because I can always learn how to cook in marriage. I can take cooking classes. You don't have to see and test that driver and, test that car to see if I can cook very well. No, When I get into marriage, I can always learn how to cook. I don't have to show you that I can cook every day. I don't have to clean your clothes every day either because I can learn how to clean clothes in marriage too. It's just throwing them in the washing machine, separating, blah, blah, blah. So you don't have to test that car of me showing up every day to your house, cooking and cleaning and washing as if not even your wife, because even with your wife, even as your wife, I need you to do some of that for us together. I'm not doing that 24/7, 365, 100 years. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No.
What about staying at the house?
Staying at the house. Okay. So I have reshifted my mindset on that. I personally feel when it comes to staying over, as long as it's a respectful situation, maybe it has gotten late and you need to stay over. I personally feel now in my life, like separation is key. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like couches are cool, or not even. I'll just go home. Like, it's cool for us to be separated because we need to learn. We need to appreciate when the time comes, and if that time comes, that would be a gift for our marriage, to see each other every day. You know what I'm saying? To wake up to each other every day. You know what I mean? Like, I think that is something I now appreciate in my life now, that I think that's a gift, and it should not be given out that easy. Yeah. For somebody to see you every day. You know what I mean? Or wake up to them all the time. Like, that's, and sometimes people don't even deserve that. So I feel as a girlfriend, yes, I love you, and yes, I see a future with you, but at the same time, I still have to save some of that as your wife. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I have to give you something to look forward to.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah. Not even that, because I just feel like temptation is real big. And you can try, you could be the one person who can try all day, but that other person just not in tune to it. They really just want to be that other type of life. And you got to be the person to always step in and try to stop stuff, and they don't understand what the goal really was, to wait to marriage. So if you're waiting to marriage, it's hard to be in a relationship with somebody who's always pressuring you, or always being, not really pressuring you, but always throwing sexual things on you, when you have to always be the policeman. Like, that ain't fun to be the policeman all the time. No, it's not. You got to have a mutual understanding when it comes to waiting to marriage. So for me, in my house, in my household, in my future baby, I just rather not. Once in a while, it's cool. You know what I mean? But that's a gift. That's a gift. Okay. It's a gift. Okay. But like I said, other than that, it would just be there to support him and push him, keep him reminded of who he is, you know, and then, you know, assess our relationship and see if we really are equally yoked and compatible, and making sure we do things that we both feel that we love to do, and just still continue that road of us seeing. See, y'all throwing Shayla off, and
I'm just reading the comment.
But I don't even know. I just got lost in my words. But anyway, that's that.
Okay. So that's what you think the role of a girlfriend should stop at.
That's just not even stop at. That's just what I would do as a girlfriend for my man, for my boyfriend. Okay. It's just to be supportive and continue to learn him as
and show him what kind of woman that you are.
As a person.
Exactly.
Has character and morals, and who I am, despite all of these extra title needies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I feel you.
That's my role.
Okay. All right.
Caring and supportive, pushing you, and keeping you reminded that you're going to get this ring.
Okay, you're going to get this ring, honey. Okay. All right. All right. So that's the girlfriend role. Okay. So as a wife, obviously, I think that that steps up everything a notch. The moment you become wife is, yes, obviously you're doing all these things. Now, I think that there are still certain things that men should do. Like, I don't think that women should just take over all of those roles solely. So the washing clothes, the cooking all the time, the blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think those roles can be shared. And doesn't mean that we don't have specific things designated for each other and certain things or responsibilities that we take care of. But I do think that it's key. Like, for example, there's just certain things that I think roles for men to do, and there's certain roles that I don't mind.
What would you do? What do you do as a wife?
Basically? For me, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't cook a lot. I do not cook a lot.
But what do you do?
But I do like, I wash clothes, I fold clothes. If something needs to get done, I do it. So if the car needs to go get an oil change, I'm going. Like, I'm not one of those ones to sit around and wait for anyone to go do it. Like, especially if I feel like it needs to get done now, I'm going. If the car needs to get washed, I'm going. If I need to go see a mechanic, I'm going. Like, I'm not really one who needs to wait around for anybody. Is it nice for your man or your significant other to do those things and you don't have to do them? Of course it's nice for to feel like you're not the one only carrying that load. But I don't have a problem doing not only my role, but you know what women claim their roles are too.
So what do you do as a wife?
Okay, so I cook sometimes. I wash clothes. I fold, I clean up after, you know, the kids that we watch on a regular basis. We don't have kids yet, so but I do that.
Mm-hmm.
I take care of everything. I'm the one who takes care of the bills. He doesn't have to worry about what day they're due and all that kind of stuff. I make sure all that stuff gets done. Anything that needs to get done, grocery shopping, all that stuff. Like, I set up what needs to happen for our household. That's really, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with those roles. I just like to feel like I'm not the only one. So I think everyone's marriage is different. I think everyone should figure out what works in their own relationship. But I think that we need to stop confusing the roles all the time with, you know, with what men should take responsibility for, or giving them the cow before they deserve it.
Yeah, it's a lot of people who just don't deserve, and you gotta just know. Even I think inside of marriages too. Like, there's certain levels. You unlock certain things when they're good boys, and when they're not.
You know, hockey sticks. Yes.
See,
for me, maybe not everybody, but for me,
it's everybody's marriage.
For me, no, because I think some people think that the moment you get married, there is no stipulations or stopping certain things anymore. Everything is on the table, and I don't come from that boat. So
yeah.
That's just me. So whatever works for you. But Mr. Convoz, we hope we answered your question. We did see a couple of little comments.
So Trill Talk TV, he said, which role is the one where she used the bathroom in front of you while you're in the shower? I
feel like you should be able to do that. You're married. What's the secret now?
The marriage thing, like, for me, I don't care about bathroom. Like, it's the bathroom, right? As long as you're not sitting there watching me get up off the toilet and, you know, and put my clothes back on. I don't care about the bathroom. Because the bathroom is the bathroom.
That doesn't bother me. I think a lot of times they bother the guys more than they bother us. We don't care.
Yeah. Joking Mac. But why should a title be the goal? Why not just find a compatible companion? Because
you're wasting your time.
Yeah, I don't have time to sit here guessing about what we have and what we don't have. A title is something that confirms and commits, and you commit to that. I'm not saying you have to have a title, but if I'm dating somebody and we're not a boyfriend or official exclusive, like, what am I doing? I mean, it's cool you could be friends. I have no problem. I think you should be friends, period, anyway.
Yes, first, of course.
First, because that it takes you to every level. You know what I mean? Especially when you get to the marriage, where you're not just in it just for, okay, I'm married to a husband. No, you're married to your friend. You know what I mean? Like, would you cheat on your friend? No. Would you hit your friend? No. Would you hurt your friend? No. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like every level. It's just so different. Like, I just feel friendships is first.
Titles clarify what you guys are.
Yeah.
Period. If there's no title, you have the right to do whatever you want. I have the right to do whatever I want. Nothing is clear. That's why there are titles.
Yeah. It just commits. It's just like a job title. Yeah. Don't you want a title that will go with your salary? Doesn't salary go with titles?
Thank you.
Okay, so when you're in relationships, titles have you commit to certain responsibilities.
Amen.
And everything else that goes with it. Because when you're a husband, honey, you have responsibilities. We talked about that last week about submitting. You want us to submit to you guys, and you ain't got no responsibilities. What you want me to submit? We're not going backwards. Taking us last week. Let me see if I see anything before we go on to the next one.
It was another.
Check and made. You roll my socks up. We married. The only change should be dating and girlfriend. The only change should be dating and girlfriend to wife. Any of y'all currently in live? I don't know what that means. Should a girlfriend and wife be different? Yes.
We'll get into that later.
Or maybe he's talking about wifey. I mean, every woman is different. But anyway.
Okay.
So that's that.
So those are those comments. All right.
Cool, but what does the government have to validate your commitment? Again, that's it. Mr. Convoz, thank you for joining. We just talked about you in your comment you told about us last week. We just answered one of your little comments that you normally would do. I can't believe you just joined in after the fact.
Yes, but we did answer it.
We did answer it.
There we go.
Shout out to Mr. Conweezy for that.
Hello, Miss Pender 20. How are you?
And just so you know, you said last week, you made a comment and you was like, y'all talking about everything y'all ain't gonna do. So we flipped it and said what we will do. So we talked about what I would do as a girlfriend. She would talk about what she would do as a wife. What she does as a wife.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Okay.
moving on to the next topic.
All right, go ahead.
What's up, IG Brains and Beauty? So next one, we're talking about the one we didn't go last, the long engagement.
Yes. Okay. So the next question for you guys, and I think this last topic actually goes into this topic. What differentiates dating from being engaged? Is dating really just a long engagement?
And let me just say this.
Okay.
Let me just say this. When Shayla brought this topic up for us to talk about, I just had a big aha, right? Because I do things a little different as girlfriend and dating and all that type of stuff. And I just had a big aha because it's true. It's true.
So dating is really just a long engagement.
Dating, to me, exclusively. What it is?
Exclusivity. Yeah.
Exclusivity. Yes, honey. Come on, Weston for me, honey. Okay, so exclusivity is really an engagement without a ring, because you are in this relationship and you are working towards the engagement. You know what I'm saying? Officially the engagement. You know, for me, I just feel like when you're in that phase, you are really trying to see if that person could really be the one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when she said, so what's the big difference of being engaged versus just dating? Like, what's the purpose of an engagement? I was just like, no, honey, I don't have that. Okay. What was the purpose of being engaged? And I said it commits the person to go to the next level of marriage, which is setting a date, going to counseling, making sure we are really on eye to eye or not. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else I got. Preparing for our finance goals, our family goals. We already should have just talked about that, but our business goals, our home plans, our wedding plans. And it's really just preparation plus counseling all together. I feel ring engagement from that point on to where, and that's what you're doing. So for me, I think it is a purpose for an engagement because it sets the commitment. We just said titles. It sets the commitment for the man and the woman to start planning for really their future. Some people don't make it to the final. They don't, because in their preparation of being engaged, before they get to that down the aisle, there's a lot of preparation and counseling that has to happen. So for me, after engagement, continuing counseling. For me, we are setting a date and we are getting the wedding together, of course. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we are preparing how we are going to live this life and do life together. What are our goals going to be? This is
so
the time.
That's like your official. We're no longer just dating anymore. This has gone into a lifelong commitment. Yeah,
we are setting ourselves. We are saying this day on pinky swear. We about to get to the. You know what I'm saying? Like we are, because in dating you talk about these and you talk about if you want to have kids. You talk about but you don't really get deep into it. Like you have to reveal finances. You have to reveal everything deep so you guys know what you get into. Because if not, it's gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
And then y'all gonna be headed down a tunnel in the water, stuck in somebody's chamber because y'all ain't get y'all life together in a preparation phase. So for me, engagements are very important. But at the same time, dating before engagement, it is really a long engagement. There's really no big, huge difference besides more preparation for really real commitments that's coming up for me. That's the only difference.
Okay. I mean, I feel you.
It's real concrete preparation.
I feel you, but
plus wedding planning.
I mean, I kind of feel like
what?
I kind of feel like you're literally, when you get involved, okay, maybe not so for guys. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe not so much for guys. I think that when women get into a relationship with someone, right?
Like exclusive boyfriend, girlfriend.
It don't even have to be exclusive. Like when women get involved with someone, their mindset from the very beginning is he husband material, and that is what I'm working towards.
True.
Period. Because the moment I even say that you're my boyfriend, or you even start to claim me, our mind immediately goes to, we're not doing this for fun. This is not just for fun. Well, most of us. Some of us are just out here to have a good time, and this is what it is. But most of us are out here dating for the end result. We want the ring. We want the lifelong commitment. We want the man. Yes.
The commitment.
We want all of that, all of those things. So from the moment that we start dating you, our mind is immediately on the engagement and the marriage. Can I see myself with you? What is my purpose of saying I even want to date you if I can't see myself with you? That's pointless to me. I'm wasting my time. Because if I can't see that now,
time wasted.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Playing games? I'm not playing games.
Because life is too short, so nobody got time for no games. So
no, not at all. So for me, dating is really just a long engagement. And when you get engaged, only thing that has changed is now you have a ring on your finger.
That's the only difference.
For me.
For you.
Yeah.
So between dating and engagement, from engagement to wedding, it's just a ring.
For me, it's the same.
Okay.
Because the moment I even decided I want to be in a relationship with you,
and like I said, I had a huge aha when you said it, because that's how I date. Like if I date, I could go on 2 dates, 3 dates, and I'd be like, no, because I don't even see you as my husband. I don't even see me going through this girlfriend phase of getting to know you, trying to be exclusive to you only, and wasting my time. If I feel from date 1, 2, and 3, I just don't even see you as that dude for me.
Exactly.
So as you get older, as you grow older, you understand what's really important. And when you said that, I did have an aha. I was like, dang, so now I'm starting to cut off people quick. Like, oh, no, I'm good.
If you don't see it
nope. You ain't got it. Because you know what, ladies? We really do know if those people are for us.
Yeah,
and
we do.
You could be in a relationship 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, and you'd be like, I don't think we should be together. And you should have just said no.
But we out here.
But you out here
entertaining and courting foolishness.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could just be a lot of stuff into that on why you want to give people chances, or maybe it was just a bad day.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. No, nowadays it's so intentional. Do I even see you having my kids? Do I want you to be the father of my kids? No. So you're done. You're exed. So I just have to keep it moving. And that's how we should do it. So as you said, it's almost crazy as it sounds. It really is like in an early on engagement.
I feel
without
like
a ring,
engagement without a ring.
Without a ring, and also without preparation of really setting commitments for future life. Like I said, houses and finances and goals and businesses and children.
Because to me, that's just the planning phase. The engagement is just the planning phase. Okay, where we gonna live? Where we gonna move to? What? All these other things should have been decided already. Do I want to have kids? Do I want to have kids?
Yeah, that should be decided.
All those things have been decided during the dating phase.
Yeah,
it's just
engagement is,
wedding.
Let's get to that point. When we gonna have these kids? We're gonna have it at honeymoon. Are we getting pregnant at the honeymoon?
Oh my God!
I don't have time.
Yeah.
So that was good.
I that's just my opinion. But okay, let's read some comments.
So Trill Talk says, even if women, my shirt too light, don't think he's husband material, she would try to make him into it. This is true. This is true.
You
know what? That is part of the woman and how we are. We are too much a fixer sometimes. But let me tell you, when that woman gets scorned, or when she gets hurt, or when after she heals and realizes, what in the world? What was I thinking? Because when a man shows you who he is from there,
believe
after this whole little facade, his little mask comes off, please believe who that person is. Because
Mm-hmm.
that is the true, authentic person.
Yep.
That first person that you meet for the first 30, 60 days, he's a representative. He's a fake person. He don't even know how to be that person 7 months from now. He will never even know how to play that role anymore because that role was so fake and phony. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I just personally feel we as women, we always want to be fixers, and that's just in us because we are mothers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We are wives, and that's what we do. We fix. We do all of that. We nurture. And we're like, oh, he's broken. Let me get my little kid.
But we need to learn to stop doing that.
No, because how we gonna lead you? We gotta fix you too. How you want us to submit to? We gotta submit plus help you plus change you. Submit plus no, man. No. That's too much. That's too much. No.
Agreed.
So, Mr. Conweezy, credit check score. It would tell you if they have financial discipline or responsibility. You know what? I don't agree with that because credit is phases in people's lives. And I just feel like credit can be changed. It's not a tattoo that is stained on your forehead forever. It can, yes, it shows what has happened in their lives, but it also reveals that maybe you have to come in and be that helpmeet to that other person. So I don't think credit is a huge thing because I know it could be repaired.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. If you are an abuser or something, you can't repair that. If you are a pedophile, I feel like you can't repair that. I can't marry that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That stuff can't be. You're a liar. Don't let me keep going. Sean Hound, 305. That's when age plays a factor. Try to talk true shade. I don't know what part that was. Dang. Hey, Sabrina.
Hey, girl.
She working.
Thank you for joining me anyway.
Okay,
so we were just going back reading comments.
Yeah, you guys, for our... Okay, so before we go too far.
Long engagements are a joke, though.
Yeah, and let me tell you something, too, about long engagements. I feel like after you get engaged, you can get married in 6 months. My grandma got married 30 days later. My daddy got married 30 days later.
I got married exactly 1 year later.
1 year later.
Exactly.
I'm okay with the 6 month vibe. I'm okay with the 3 if I really feel like that's the person. 6 months, 8 months, year. After the year, bro, what we doing? Like, I don't have time. How long do we have to plan?
Well, nowadays I just think a lot of times that longer time is really because they planning weddings and stuff, and they want all this, this real elaborate stuff and all that. And sometimes it's just the man's way of postponing.
Or maybe y'all have to save up.
Doing.
Or maybe you gotta save up. Now, if you have to save up, that's
exactly.
Different. We have to save up and we have to get ourselves together. I'm cool with that too, but we're not going on 5-year engagement, 3-year engagement. No, because we don't have to save up that much. If that's the case, if we really trying to save up so much money just to have a wedding, I'd rather just have something small and intimate and nice and have the amazing people around us just to be there. God is witnessing us. You feel me? Our favorite pastors. You know what I mean? Like, that's all we need. Good food, good music. So 3 years, 5 years to save up for this huge wedding. No, I'm sorry. I can't do it. Like, let's get married because, honey, you already wasting the time.
You on the clock.
I'm on the
clock. You on the timer.
Baby. So, girl, guess what he said? Go ahead and teach the man how to properly hold a fork and write in cursive. Change and fix my life.
You know what? I can't.
Sabrina, 5 years is too much. Angela, I agree. What about the prenup? So prenup. How do you feel about prenup, Shay? Justice of the peace. Yes.
Prenup.
Brandis of Brooklyn. She said, I had a big reception and keep it pressing. The wedding is for the other people and the marriage is for y'all.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean that's real talk. Yeah. Real talk. You ain't need all that food. That's
so you married, Shay. So hold up, we got some before we get into the what's the name?
JD.
So JD said, I wholeheartedly agree with Angela. Yeah, I say Angela. I take time in selecting a woman I would date. I then choose to invest time, energy, and money into that woman.
Amen.
and into our relationship.
Yes.
At that point, I'm dating with intent to marry. JD, you better say
Agreed. Long engagement. That's what I'm talking about.
So agreed. It is dating is really a long engagement because you are dating with intent to marry.
Right.
Like
Yes.
next official title, boyfriend, whatever you want to call that, it's intent to marry, baby. I don't have time.
But that's how it should
being
be.
real.
Anybody out here wasting time playing games?
We got to separate the marriage from the
Okay,
wedding.
so he said, what was it about the prenup? What was the question about
Yeah.
the prenup? Do we believe in prenups?
Yeah. Oh, they're asking how long
have I been married? I've been married, guys, for it's about to be 6. Hold on, y'all about to get me in trouble. Let me think. Okay. It's about to be 6 years. But I've been with him forever. So that's why I guess I have to think about it all the time. But 6 years.
Yeah.
It's about to be 6 years in January.
And probably 26 years.
And well, probably 26 years. So exactly. We've been together for a very long time. So I guess the prenup thing, if that was something that ever would have been an issue, I don't believe in them. I don't see the purpose of them because one, I feel like if you have to sign that, it's like you sitting here saying, you know what, just in case this fails, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to need for you to hit this on up. Now I'm going to need your ink to dry on that so I make sure I'm protected and you ain't getting nothing. You leaving what you came with and I leave what I came with and we gone. No, because basically what you're saying is you're thinking that our stuff is going to fail. And I don't enter a marriage. I'm not entering nothing, no kind of union, with you thinking that it's going to be over. No, when we said this was lifelong, I meant that. So until that I'm in the dirt somewhere and until you under the dirt, guess who you gonna be married to? This girl right here. And that's what it is. So no, I don't believe in those. Sorry.
Oh, that is hilarious. No. You are crazy, girl.
And you should know who you married anyway. So you shouldn't be marrying nobody that you even think you have to have them issues with.
You know what?
Down the line, personally.
Right. It all depends on where you are at in your career or something like that. But do I believe would I want to sign a prenup? No. Because I really feel like that guy, that husband, is really gonna be the one for me.
Thank you.
Because
we're not planning divorces before the marriage even start.
Yeah. And that's gonna be it. So
Brandis of Brooklyn said people surprise you. You are 100% right, girl. They do. But I can't be worried about that. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about right now and what I know, what I've seen, what you've shown me, and I can't be worried about that. I pray on myself and my family and anything I join and get involved with, and that's it.
Yep. Okay. So we have. Okay. Ruach Studios. I don't know if I still said it right. I feel like people should just be honest about what they. I'm sorry, y'all. My shirt is light as the doggone letters. Trying to get it out the way. I feel like people should be honest about what they want from the jump. If you don't want to be in a relationship, find someone who wants the same mindset instead of wasting people's time.
Amen.
I was just telling Shady Liz earlier
sure
about finding people exactly who you are, despite how you may look in front of the public, in front of the world.
Yep.
If you really want a certain type of person, but it doesn't look right for you, they don't look how you envision your life should be. No. What do you like? Do you even know what you like? Do you even know what you need from a person? Because maybe that person that you may be brushing off to the side, they could be the person for you.
The perfect person.
Perfect. But because you're so worried about society, you're so worried about how things look and how you won't never be married or whatever the case is, you just go ahead and settle for blue shot. Because, baby, ain't nobody got time for that. So I agree with you. And
Beyonce with the good PP, bad credit, and all the others, and 100,000 children. But, he look good, and he drives a nice car, and, he got a little money in the bank. But buddy over here, who's a nice working man, blue collar working man,
yes,
who won't have no children and worships your dirty draws. You ain't showing
what a dirty
time
of
day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just have to change our minds. I'm serious. That's real talk. Like, we have to get off the physical. We truly have to get off that because that'll have you jacked up, honey. That physical jacked up. We have to get off that. We have to start focusing on the important things, the things that matter, the things that go past that, because them looks change real quick.
And what else you got left? Because if he get burnt at work, what you gonna do? And he just a straight behind.
Yep.
The office set on fire. Now he burnt. He looked like a whole different person.
Will you still love him like you did?
Because his character. Do he still make you laugh?
Yeah.
Do he still, you know what I mean? Worship your dirt. What you say? Your dirty draws.
All
my dirty draws worshipers. What you feel me?
Thank you. I'm just saying.
That's how it should be, and I'm with that.
Okay, so we're gonna move it along because we are going through the time just on this topic,
my God.
honey.
Sabrina said I've dated so many with kids and even grandkids. Girl. Okay.
We can't comment on that one. That's a different time.
I don't know about grandkids, but hey, that man was probably seasoned. But she said no more man with kids.
Oh, that wasn't a good one.
That could be a different day.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a different time.
Man with kids.
Yeah.
I don't really know nothing too much about that.
Okay, so
moving on.
Next topic. All right, guys. So this question is more so for the fellas, but ladies, you can answer it as well. All right, women. She did not like this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Are women too picky? And that's why so many of us are alone or unmarried.
So many people are alone. No, I'm going to just cut her off. No, we're not too picky. Honey, you can read the question over for people in the background. But I'm going to just say no. I'm letting y'all know right now before she even reads this question, the answer is no. But go ahead, Shay.
Fellas, are women too picky and that's why we are alone? Are women too picky?
And that's why
women too
are
picky?
alone.
Is our list just too long and they're just, those goals and them things are just unattainable? Is it just, are we chilly? Are we chilly from TLC and we just got 72,000 items on our list? If you don't have them all, we ain't interested. Like, is the list too long? That's all I want to know.
Because people have a list of 10 and these men act like as long as they have 3, they get in the door. No, them days is over. Them times is done. You know why? Because y'all butts want us to submit to y'all so much, but you got 3 things to bring to the table. No, sir. So you need to bring me some things if you want me to submit to you. No, I'm done with that. They come in these doors with 2 things on the checklist, and I'm just supposed to just give in and just settle for that. No.
Live for me forever. Explain, boo. Explain, Miss T.
No.
She says no. Tanya says no.
It's not that we are picky. It's that we know what we want that will make us happy. When you are single, that is a time to really figure out, one, who you are. So when you are who you are in your presence by yourself, you want somebody who can accept that fully to the T, right? Because that way you could be yourself for the rest of your life with the person for the rest of your life. And that's on my list. So because I've been single and I have basically realized who I am, what I need to make me tick from another person to add value to my life.
Amen.
You know what I mean? I know what I need from a person. And I'm not going to
settle. And you don't think those are too many things?
It's not too many things. I don't have too many things, but I'm not going to settle for no man just because he come up here with 2 things and I'm just supposed to say, oh, let me not be single anymore. Let me just go ahead and give in. Let me just go ahead and be desperate. Let me just go ahead and waste my time. Let me just go ahead and waste my beauty. Let me just go ahead and waste my everything for a 2 checklist man. No. So the answer is we don't settle. We're not picky. We just know what we want. Period.
Okay. Ooh, period. Okay.
We know what we want. We know what we don't.
I love it, boo.
Now, some people are picky. Yes, they have a list of 100 things. But what they say?
The call we to sound like a hit dog. Oh my God. Having standards is good, but unrealistic expectations keep you single.
But let me tell you something about expectations. That's a whole different thing. Now, expectations are no, right? I don't like to have too many expectations from anybody because that means I am sitting here guessing or assuming how they're going to be and what they're going to do. And I can't. Fond and nerd.
Okay, Joking Max says there's a difference between standards and unrealistic expectations.
Red Ranger, sometimes... Red Ranger fan page. I'm sorry, y'all. My shirt is blending in with the letters. Sometimes, but honestly, they're just looking for the right guy like anybody else looking for a lover. Come on, Red Ranger fan page. We're just looking for the right person. Why do we have to give in just because we have a few things on our list that makes us tick and make us happy? Why should I have to settle? Like, why? I'm sick of people. Why do we have to settle?
Okay.
You know, like, why?
I just wanted to know.
Well, you're right. This not to you. This is for the topic of you know.
I just wanted to see if the fellas thought we was tripping.
Checkmate. Didn't I say I will learn to write in cursive for you?
Oh my God.
Chilling in the street. Let's see. At a certain age in social media, I don't know what that means.
Okay, we're just our podcast family. We're sorry. We are going back and reading comments. We like to read them after we kind of get our point across.
I might be burnt, but I dance good, and you'll still stay laughing.
So okay. Yeah, okay. I guarantee your list has at least 7 unrealistic expectations.
We're joking, Mac. We don't talk negativity here, and I'm gonna go ahead and reshoot you some positive vibes. Here at Brains and Beauty, this is what we allow all comments and all walks of life to give their opinions on our page. However, when it comes to telling somebody like moi what she has on her list, you can't do that, baby, because I know it's on my list. And obviously, you are one of those people who won't be part of the list, but that's okay. I thank you for watching tonight, but we don't condone the negativity. And moving forward, I would just look past that. But yeah, that's all. My thing again, you guys want us to just give in and not come to the table with stuff. Come on, man. Y'all, this 2019, we need men to really step up. Some people have just been floating. Some generations have been floating. And ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all want to be men. Y'all want us to submit to y'all. Y'all want to be the head. Y'all want to do all these things. And trust me, you have a list for a woman as well. Some of y'all ain't settling either. Y'all want this long behind list too. The woman has to have this, and this. If she ain't got that, she out of the thing too. So don't come stepping to us talking about our list is too long, because y'all have them too. So it's not about a list. It's really about, I'm not talking about my list tonight, but it's really about God knows my list, and that's all I need. Who needs to know that? Because when he arrives, honey, I'm gonna be like, God, I ain't tell nobody this. This only you knew it, and you gonna sent that baby to me. Woo! I'm gonna know. That's what I'm gonna know is real.
Flip all the time,
girl. That baby come. I'm gonna just know it straight from me, because ain't nobody knows the list, and nobody should know your list.
No, they shouldn't.
Period.
At all.
You pray for that. You pray for him, or you pray for her, man out there, and watch how God works that thing out. Yeah. And be patient. If you have a little list, so be it. If you have 2 extra things, God still ain't gonna bring the list to you anyway. He ain't gonna give you 100% of the list anyway, but you would know that person is for you despite the whole check mark. Now, some ladies do take it too far. They gotta be 6'10" and all of this, like
all that other.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a man's character, when it comes to his work ethic, when it comes to his honesty and stuff like that should be on your list, ladies, and do not take that off. Do not take it off. Respectful, do not take that off there, because don't have these men just walking the door with 2 things thinking you just supposed to take them because you single and blah, 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 blah.
And you out here giving wifely things. No
to a joker, a local joker, who his thing probably been all through town to everybody.
Okay.
And trust me, he don't want a woman who was all over the town either. But you're supposed to take him. Thing just been dipped.
Oh. Just dip.
Like chips. Like chips and dip. Girl, I'm done. Let's move forward.
Oh my God. Do y'all hear her, please? Oh my God, he is cracking up. You can't broadcast your list. They will try to copy it. Exactly.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, no, you don't tell the list, honey.
My big bro, a lyric, that's his nickname. Mm-hmm. He told me never say it, because, and if a man asks you that, don't tell him. Let him be him.
Yep.
Let's see if he could even add up to what you thinking. Amen. Ladies, Don't tell no man your list, because the fake one's gonna try it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna try to put on, they're gonna pull that little mask, and baby, when that mask fall off, when he walk in, you're gonna be like,
you're gonna be stunned.
What? You not what I said, because you told him how to be. You told him the code to the safe. You know what I mean? The safe could be your heart.
I wish City Girls had a playback right now. Just saying.
The safe can be your heart, your trust. Your safe can be, for some ladies, between the legs. You know what I mean? Don't tell these men exactly what you need. Don't do it. Let them show you who they are. Mm-hmm. And if
organically, honey, let it happen
organically.
Yep.
And if that matches your list behind the scenes, you in your mind like, oh, he got this. Ooh. He don't even know, So,
and fellas, same thing.
Yeah, fellas,
same thing. Y'all should be doing the same thing. Y'all don't let these women out here learn y'all list. You do not do that. You don't tell them what it is you want and expect and all that other kind of stuff. You pray on it, give it to the Lord, have him tell him to send you and you will know when they are sent. You will know. Now, they may not have, 100% of the list, but they may have 92% of the list. And you will know that they were sent for you. So you gotta pray on that thing, but you don't give everybody. She said you don't give everybody the keys to the safe, honey.
You don't give everybody the codes. Why?
No.
That's easy access.
No.
And are you easy access?
That's how you get played easily.
No. So again, that's just with time and wisdom, honey, and going through foolishness. You learn that, and then you need time to really think about stuff. So that's my advice to that situation. Mm-hmm. And I hope that helps whoever out there, man or female. I mean, man or woman.
Shervin Williams says, so we must guess what you want.
There's a difference between what I want, versus me telling you exactly who to be. No, because I need you to be exactly who you are. So that way, if we get to the marriage phase, you're not being fake and phony. That I'm actually going to love you for you. Let me tell you something, fellas. Let me tell y'all this right now. Let me just give y'all a little quick because I don't know how much time we have. Let me give y'all some advice real quick. Give y'all some advice. If you be 100% of who you are, despite how you think that woman is going to accept you or not, be 100% of who you are. You would never have to fake the funk. Ever. You would never have to learn. You would never have to lose a woman because you are yourself. Yep. Show her that from day one. Let her choose to be with you. Despite after how many flaws you think you have, be yourself. And women, you do the same. Don't put on no front, because they're going to be like, oh, she changed, she flipped the script. No. I was her, she was me from day one. You know what I mean? It's one thing about growing, and y'all growing together and getting stronger. That's a different thing. Yeah. But y'all show y'all true selves out here, man. And the right woman will stay with you if you show her your true self. And ladies, the right man will stay with you when you show your well, some of them, they just gotta go. You feel me? But
some of them just gotta go.
Some people just lessons,
Okay, Sherman Williams also says, all women have different goals and aspirations. Some don't know what they want. You are right. Some don't know what they want. But when you don't, does that mean, so are you saying you should be in a relationship? Because if you don't know what you want, you shouldn't be dealing with nobody. Because you wasted your time and his. Yeah. If you don't know what it is that you want and what it is you need out of not only that person, how in the world is he supposed to be able to give it to you? So, I don't. You just don't show your whole hand. Yes, it's okay to let them know as you get to learn them and stuff. Certain things that you require, but you just don't show your whole hand because all you just is give them the cheat sheet. Yeah, and they winning all the way across the board. But their true intentions are not being, who they truly are, not really being shown and given up. So
they putting on a Halloween costume.
Yeah,
but Trill TV said, "Women with friends on the real guy with the code." Let me tell y'all something. Real women, we would recognize the friend zone. It's not the wrong with being in the friend zone, fellas. It's all about how you come out of that.
There you go. Sometimes
it's all about how you come out of the friend zone. Yeah. Some of y'all don't know how to get out of the friend zone. Exactly. And that's on y'all. That's not on us.
Thank you.
Are you brave enough
to come out? Some of y'all put yourselves in the friend zone.
Because we know what y'all got. We know if you a friend with some good qualities. But if you ain't stepping to her, what you going to do? And don't be afraid if she say no. That's it. So, anyway, I just want to say, we
only have 30 seconds, guys.
We have 30 seconds for IG. We're going to finish up on Facebook real quick. But good night to all of our IGzers. My IG Brains and Beauty, Shay's IG. Thank you for everybody who have been joining in. Podcast, you guys, hold on for just 1 second. We're going to continue. But good night to you guys next Wednesday. And what you got to say, Shay, to the IG?
No, I'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for joining and commenting.
Tonight was a good one. Ooh, girl, I'm heated. My underarms sweaty.
I cannot with this one, y'all.
We're going to go ahead and count down for...
So that was really good topics tonight, guys, and we had some really great interaction. So
shout out to our live audience.
Yes, y'all keep us on our toes now. We love reading these comments and responding.
Y'all do. And podcast family, let us know how you guys think of our live comments from the guests. You guys like our feedback, us going back and forth with them. You love to hear what they're talking about. You laughing too, like we laughing. So y'all make sure y'all comment below on the podcast. Make sure you guys star us and rate us on all podcast forms.
Good night, Sabrina. Thank you so much, girl, for joining every week.
To work.
Oh my God. Thank you.
I know the last time she couldn't, she was working. So
thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Shervin. Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah, so but yeah, so YouTube, thank you for sitting it in. And like I said, family, you guys make sure you guys are subscribing. We are now on what's the new podcast?
Outcasters or something like that. Something like that.
We are in new countries now. I think we got another added country the other day. It's amazing. New cities, new states. So we are growing.
We are.
Slowly but surely.
Honey, but growth nonetheless.
But yeah, so we thank you guys for joining us tonight. As we always say, until next week.
Until next week. We love y'all for free and we mean it.
And we mean it.
All right, ladies, stop giving out the code to the safe though.
Stop putting on these Halloween costumes, okay? Okay? I love y'all, but y'all need to stop it. Love yourself more and show your true, authentic stuff, and trust me, the right woman will stay. Don't worry about rejection. I would tell my son is, don't worry about rejection. I need you to be your true self. Yeah. And attract that woman who will allow you. Will who will allow you to be you, and plus help you grow into the man she needs too, but still allow you to be you. Yes. So y'all don't be afraid to be yourselves out here, because we don't want fake and phonies. All right, guys. Until next time. We'll see y'all next week, 8 at the same time. 8-ish. 8. I can't. Good night, folks. Bye.